Hi everybody and welcome. We're making a delicious pepper chicken Chettinad masala today, and we're starting with 1.5 pounds of chicken. I'm using some chicken drumsticks that I've washed and cut into bite-sized pieces. Here I have a large white onion diced small, 2 small Roma tomatoes chopped medium size, and for our spice powder I have a half a teaspoon of turmeric. This is coriander powder, 2 tablespoons, and in this bowl here I have 3 garlic cloves along with a teaspoon each of fennel and cumin with a few curry leaves. So we'll be grinding that along with a tablespoon of peppercorns and a few whole spices. Now on this side, a handful of curry leaves and a small bunch of cilantro. So we're first going to get started by sauteing our onions, and I have some oil that's heating on the stove. So we're going to throw in our curry leaves first. You want to be always careful with fresh curry leaves because they splutter quite a bit. Make sure your oil is warm, and to that I'm going to add the chopped onions. We're going to saute that down nicely. We're looking for a nice brown, a golden deep brown to our onions. So while that's happening, we're going to prepare our masala powder. We're going to grind, except for the 2 powders, the coriander and the turmeric, we will grind the rest. We're going to look for a nice thick paste here. The whole spices, the peppercorns, I'm adding most of it and I'm reserving a little for sauteing. I'm going to add in a few pieces of tomato. So we're going to puree half our tomato and use the rest for just sauteing. Let me add some water, just a little. I'm going to get this blending into a nice fine paste. I browned my onions really nicely, caramelized it, and so now we're going to start adding our powders. We're going to start with the tomato, the chopped tomato, peppercorns, the turmeric and the coriander powders, just rinse the turmeric bowl. And as this cooks, we will add our paste that we just ground, the tomato paste with all of the other spices. I'm going to rinse this out with some water. And we're going to cook this down nicely till the oil starts separating from the sides of the pan. So the tomato is almost cooked, but we like to see those pieces in there still. So at this point, and we can add our chicken, and you can see the oil beginning to separate. So we're going to add our washed chicken pieces. Stir it well. Make sure the chicken is coated with the masala. So delicious that looks. We're going to throw in a handful of chopped cilantro, especially with the stalks. So we give it time to cook. You don't want to throw your cilantro stalks out. It has a ton of flavor just like the leaves, except that it's fibrous and it needs some extra time extra cooking time. So always throw that in either at the beginning or midway through the cooking process. Some salt to taste. And if you have a lime or a lemon, you could add a dash of it, maybe a teaspoon or so. We're going to cook this on slow flame till all of the water leaves the chicken, and we are looking for a nice thick gravy. The chicken is ready now to be served. See how delicious that looks. I'm turning the heat off. And now remember, there are variations of a Chettinad chicken masala. So the Chettinad cuisine essentially is just using whole raw ingredients, roasting them, and either dry grinding or grinding them to a fine paste. Chettinad pepper chicken masala, one of the variations of the delicious Chettinad cuisine. Try it and enjoy.